Hey YouTube, this is pecktec, and I'm here alone this weekend, sitting in the house in the middle of a thunderstorm, making this video for you. And my wife is in Disney.
Hey, I'm here in the Magic Kingdom on our first full day. Tomorrowland. Woohoo! Love you, sweetie pie.
And so is my daughter, and her mom and her sister. Anyway, they all went to Disney. Kay-rium got to perform there with her marching band in Epcot. Holly's there just kind of hanging out.
Hey, having our plum wine and frozen beer before dinner.
Girls weekend. Woohoo, woohoo.
Having a big girls' night out with her sister, drinking wine and rubbing statues and that sort of thing. You know, the stuff you do. Okay, so Holly won this tank, but real estate for aquariums in our house is kind of getting low. There's literally an aquarium in almost every room. So this one had to occupy some space she was using for her makeup. So it's a kind of a nice trade-off. I've made this cabinet so that she can use it to store some of her overstocked items that she carries, and also house this aquarium for her inspiration in her art room. So this Mary Kay-rium's stand is going to be the storage for not all of her makeup, but a great deal of her makeup products that she's got to sell, and also occupy a great space for a new tank. The thing we bought was actually, or the stand we bought, was actually a wine rack, and those little wine racks really have no practical purpose for anything but, you know, storing wine. So what I want to do is get some round cylinders to put in there that will fit her Mary Kay, you know, some of her smaller loose Mary Kay stuff. And so she'll have 6 containers to organize that in, and there's a little shelf where she can put some of her larger boxier items. So let's take a look and see what I find. Oh yeah, I'm in the right place now. Glass containers. And they even have some wine bottles I can use as reference, so I'm going to grab one and see what we find here. With the wine bottle as reference here, I've got 2 different containers to choose from. And I think this will do the trick. It's not quite long enough. I might just get one, but it's all half off, so might as well, I don't know. Maybe I'll get 3 and see how it looks. Okay, so my wife's got all this makeup that she has to sell for her Mary Kay job, and it's just been kind of stored this way for a long time in this cardboard box, and I'd like to do something a little bit better. Out of the containers that I found these glass containers that hold these smaller objects really well. Now, I won't be able to fit everything in the aquarium, but these fit really well in this wine rack section. And she'll be able to store at least, you know, quite a bit of things there. And I need a little box to get her for here. And she'll have a nice little storage area for all that Mary Kay product right under her tank. Well, I've been to a lot of craft stores looking for baskets and stuff, and I found something that might work. I found some containers for the smaller things, but the baskets have been a problem, or that little basket for that space underneath, just to hold a few more items. So I'm going to keep looking, see what I find. But it'll hold a bunch of stuff, and I'm kind of curious to see how much cosmetics I can store in all this stuff, so I'm going to start packing it now. So how much can I fit into these tubes for the Mary Kay-rium? We're about to find out. Well, I wasn't able to get the entire box in there, but I got a lot of things into the containers. So she's going to have a nice extra little storage space for some of her product. And some of the bigger stuff that wouldn't fit, that's basically all that's left out of the box that I couldn't fit into these containers. And some other big things will go into some other storage solutions, so we'll work on that. But for now, she's got quite a bit of stuff in here. Man, it is really storming out there. It's crazy. I wonder what Holly's doing right now.
Here, filling out my passport, drinking my slushy, mango slushy with rum in it.
I'm having so much fun at the Food and Wine Festival.
Thank you, Germany. Where did it all go?
Sure, you're off having fun in Disneyland, but I get to sit in our bonus room and play a badly tuned accordion with no one complaining. I'm eating a corn dog for lunch at a gas station, and I'm fine with it. I don't have to wait till dinner's ready to do water changes. Okay, so I wasn't able to get everything I wanted into these containers, but I did manage to get a lot of product. I tried to do it so that it was facing out so you could see what was in there. And I tried to put like product, things that are very much like each other, in the same ones. And these will occupy the wine racks. Like so. And the basket, when I was playing with it before, I was like, oh, it needs a handle, but it does have a little bit of space on the sides, so I can easily kind of slide it out that way. And that's got even more stuff. Now I do have this tray here, but I might make this a place to put some of the aquarium equipment, like, you know, the tweezers and instructions and that sort of thing will go right here in case she wants to reference anything. And maybe some other thing like fish food would be a good clean place to keep that. Now with all the cosmetics tucked away, the next thing I'm going to do is set up the aquarium, and she'll have a nice little station for distributing her products.
Guess what I'm doing now, sweetie?
Now I just set this tank up live last Sunday, and it's a little early to tell, but I gotta say I really like the way this aquarium is shaping up. It looks great in the room. Holly was thrilled for the extra storage for her stuff, and she really liked her little tank. It's a lot of fun, and it's still a little bit dirty from the initial sediment that we kicked up when I filled up the tank with water, but it's shaping up to be a really cool tank, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. Kay-rium that I purchased for the Kay-rium. She just won this aquarium, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool to make a Kay-rium? Is that a word? Kay-rium. Kay-rium. It's the Kay-rium. I can't believe I said that right.